England versus New Zealand, two teams have never won the World Cup. Lots of promise, many semi-finals, and even some finals. But
Semi-final berths for the grabs.
yes, England has to do something extraordinary today. Otherwise, they'll depend on Pakistan-Bangladesh match if they lose today.
Right. What I've seen is they have set their bases right. England are bowling well as a unit. England are batting well as a unit. England are fielding well as a unit. But somewhere New Zealand can actually spring a surprise for me.
Well, if you look at the current form that England is in, especially after that big victory against India, they've ticked all their three boxes. The batting has been phenomenal with the return of Jason Roy. The top order has been performing very good. Nothing much to talk about. They're bowling with Plunkett actually spearheading suddenly, and playing good foil for Plunkett is Archer, Wood, and Vokes.
My only question is, why is still Adil Rashid being persisted with?
Yeah, I find this perplexing because Adil Rashid has not been so successful till date, and I feel bringing Moeen Ali back might provide that little edge with the batting, or even bring in a new guy like Dawson,
Tom Curran?
or even Tom Curran for that matter. Well, not much worries for England.
But New Zealand has got
Yes.
very big worries. For me, their top order, if you have seen, they've replaced Colin Munro with Henry Nichols. But again, if you are 43 for 3, Kane Williamson and Ross Taylor can do as much,
Too much of burden on Kane Williamson and Ross Taylor. And as you saw in the last match against Australia, they just couldn't chase a very easy target of about 250.
And you cannot rely on Jimmy Neesham and Colin Grandhome every time.
True, you can't have your number 6 and 7 trying to bail you out when your top 5 aren't firing consistently.
And these guys, if you've seen England, they have a plan for every team where they are scoring and all these things, because that was evident with the way India they played. They controlled firepower like India in batting.
Yes, they controlled the firepower of India with their batting. While the New Zealand bowling has been good, if you see the last match, bowled with his hat trick and that phenomenal bowling by Lockie Ferguson, who actually gave the start that New Zealand wanted. I feel the New Zealand bowling is a little more stronger to attack the English batsmen.
But see, it's all panning out to be favorable to England for me, because you have a batting order that is fragile, and what if 157 was their score against Australia and for New Zealand?
Yes.
What if they are packed somewhere around, say 220 or 230 batting first? That is no match, because these guys can bide their time.
Absolutely. So we've seen that the England batting is very long, and almost all of them are in phenomenal
Great
form.
touch,
Yeah,
great touch. The way they are hitting the ball, too much.
While if you come to the points table at this juncture, look at England. They are at 10. If they lose,
They're
they might
still
get-
at 10, but they will have
knocked down, they get knocked
they will
out
have
because
to pray for Bangladesh to win against Pakistan.
which we never know which way it takes.
Yeah.
But then if New Zealand loses, they'll continue to be on 11 points. with
But
a-
they should not lose with a very huge margin.
Yes, they
or
have a
things like
positive
that.
0.5 net run rate. If it doesn't go into negative, I think they'll scrape through as number 4.
I would on any day play England if India wants to play a semi-final than New Zealand.
Well, if you're looking from the Indian perspective, while I would look at an India-New Zealand semi-final, because we haven't played that team in this World Cup. It was
That's
washed
right.
out.
That's right.
So I prefer India-New Zealand match, because that's the only team that we wouldn't have played, instead of playing them in the final, which looks improbable.
Improbable at this point of time. And again, Bangladesh-Pakistan game might actually be the deciding factor in case
True,
England
that
loses.
Yes, England would have to pray that Bangladesh play out of their skins and defeat Pakistan, which again is leaving it to the last day.
This
Today's
game-
match, I feel advantage England.
Yes, it is New Zealand's game to lose.
It's New Zealand's game to lose, but still not lose with a high margin, so that they
Their
still
net run
stay
rate is not
afloat with a positive net run rate.